Hey Moglets, it's finally time to God mode Yanfei. 3 banners, God knows how many Primogems. We got incredibly lucky while summoning for her on this last banner, on the child banner. We got her from C1 to C6 just like that. That was insane. I didn't ever really even do a proper quote-unquote raising showcase. She had even lower talents than she had now as well. So we're going from that to basically God mode. The farming montage, which I usually have for God modes, we're probably not going to have this time because I already have almost everything we need. Obviously, these we can just craft from the station. We're going to do that really quick so we can get her to 80. I think the funnest part is, oh man, that would have been really fun if we could collect some jade. Could have, had Zhongli smashing the boulders to the beat. But anyway, there she is, 5th star. Let's get her to 80. Usually when I don't really know what to spend my resin on and don't feel like farming artifacts, I'm just going to go do ley lines, which is why I always have a good amount of this stuff left over. So what do you need now? 3 to 4 more boss kills here, and these, again, we can probably just craft. I'm just going to make some big ones first, like these blue ones, for example. I don't think there are any hydros on the horizon I'm planning on raising, then just choose them here. And there we go, just some bosses to kill now. But yeah, portable waypoint here is pretty nice when you need to farm it a lot anyway. So this guy dies actually pretty quick. I usually start with Binny and get his boost, and then I go to like my supports, and usually I would try and get like Zhongli burst in here, but that's not really gonna work. So we go to Hu Tao after Binny boost is gone because I actually don't want her to get healed. Yeah, I think she's just slightly below half HP now. So that's how I usually do things with him. We gotta, maybe, nah, it's not really that great for a plume. And while we're waiting for him to revive, we can go grab some of her books. Since we did already ascend her, we could raise some of them. I was focusing on the burst mainly. We do actually have quite a few. Maybe we don't have to farm many books, actually. This stuff from Rock Frog, we have plenty of as well. We're gonna go ahead and get her E up as well. I think everything for Yanfei needs to kind of be raised, honestly. Like her basics and her charge are really strong as well. Okay, we don't have many gold. I require usually at least 888 unless they're super new and we don't have the weekly boss mats, but I have no excuse for Yanfei here because we have plenty of everything. We just need to maybe spend some resin. For Ian Burst, that will be bumped up to 1111 respectively because she is C6. All right, but since we don't need silver ones anymore, we're gonna see how many silvers we can grab from the crafting station and then go farm more. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not really enough to do anything with. 5 bonus Eula, let's go. Actually 1, I'll definitely take 1 too. Let's get her burst up to 11 for now. That should be it for that. So I guess with Yanfei, doing her burst as soon as you swap to her would be best because you get Brilliance. And this will give her these Scarlet Seals, which increase her charge attack damage, but more important is it'll also increase the overall damage of her charge attacks. So, and that is pretty strong, up to 234%. What I don't really understand is why there are 5 different numbers here when she can only have 3 Scarlet Seals. Ah yes, I see her C6. I wonder why that's not reflected in the skill name then. We'll figure that out later. Since we've been talking so long, the guy's probably back alive anyway. He is indeed, and my pillar is still there for some reason. I guess we are gonna stand in the ring for a bit because Binny also gives Hu Tao a pyro damage increase, and I think that might make up for the fact that she will be above 50% HP. It's not a huge difference though, regardless. Definitely a pretty solid plume depending on that 4th sub. We got 2 of these, so we actually do only need 2 more. What do we got here? Usually I took Ganyu here, but just to mix it up a bit, we're gonna go the Shogun team. Sadly, none of them have their burst right now, so I guess this will be a pretty slow round, as we don't even really have a damage dealer here besides Shogun, and she isn't much of a damage dealer outside of her burst. 109, we'll definitely be able to beat that next time. Aw man, I wanted to stay in Shogun's burst. Bones just came in my office and told me that artifact storage has been increased to 1500, and indeed, it did get increased. Why did I not hear about this? How did I not hear about this? We would have been full already from something. That's really pog. I actually really didn't hear about that. They didn't mention that in the stream, did they? I would have been freaking out about that. But that is really pog. Thank you, Genshin. I've been asking for this for a while. I know, a lot of other people just like decide to throw away their bad 5-star artifacts. I don't have enough good 5-star artifacts to justify doing that. So most of the time I end up with 900 5-star artifacts and a few of these. And then when I get done with, you know, these 4 stars I can throw away without, you know, selecting them manually, then it's like, okay, cool, I have 100 storage again. So I'm really glad they did that. 1500, nice start. 2000 next. I mean, why do we have 2000 weapon slots? Huh? You need 1 weapon for a character and 5 artifacts. But all right, that is very pog. Thank you, Bones, for letting me know this. Here we go. Boom. Ah, all right, there we go. So it was 109, now we're down to 33, let's go. Man, why are you over there? Now I gotta go out of Binny's burst. Oh well, she still killed them very fast. 34, no, I don't know about that. 33 again, all right, that'll just have to be our record for now. And that was all for our condensed, so let's see if we have enough. There it is in system. 1,000 to 1,500. Well, whatever. Let's head back to the Primo Geo shop for the last time here. Oh, we still have the Shogun team. Well, I think that'll work out as well. Maybe we can kill him before Shogun's burst ends. That would be sick. Let's start with Zhongli burst, Binny burst, Sara E, and then Sara burst, and then Shogun. Start with the E, I guess. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, that did so little damage. What the hell? Or I guess I could have just misseen it. So I think we have everything to 90 her now. What is this though? Well, we needed to come back to the crafting station anyway to make the rest of the books that we farmed. So that's, oh wow. That was 5 condensed, we got like nothing. What the heck? I don't think we got any purples either. That was unfortunate. 9? That seems like not a lot at all. Ooh, thank you, Eula. You made me just feel better right now. Let's go. Oh, that's right. We needed these for her skills as well. So thankfully we have a lot of these. Let's just craft most of them. Yeah, I don't think we need mini silvers anymore, if any at all. So let's just craft, again, most of them. Hopefully we have enough books. Let's go ahead and start with ascending her. We get that nice pyro damage bonus, 6% more. And of course, we're gonna max out her level as well. There we go, let's not do that. Just a little one. And talent, so done deal, I would say is done. I have priority on, ooh, I think we can. Oh no, wait, that's gonna be 6. No, it'll be 4 and then 6. So yeah, we need to head back to the place for a bit, but that's no problem. Couple more runs. Let's get some more condensed while we're here, I suppose. So Yanfei here is actually my first level 90 catalyst user that's also not Kokomi. We only need 3 more golden books, so shouldn't take that many runs, maybe 1 or 2. Give us 2 golds. 1 gold, I'll take that. That's another gold, so 2. Let's get a 32 second. Let's go. We're gonna go ham. Here we go. Oh, if they just one-shotted them. 25? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, yeah, we really went sweat mode there. And okay, we can leave. Eula bonus? 1 bonus. Wow, we're getting really lucky with the bonuses today, and that is definitely enough. I don't even need your bonus anymore, Eula. All right, but technically, for my standard, she is now God mode, C6, level 90, talents at 888. We still need to kind of build her, however. We only really got 2 options here, Skyward or Lost Prayers. I'm just kind of leaning on Lost Prayers, honestly, because I like crit rate. I don't like its passive that much, honestly, but I also don't care that much about Skyward Atlas's passive either. It just does have a higher base attack. But I think for now, we're just gonna go Lost Prayer. There's also Dodoko Tails, which suits her visually pretty nicely, and its passive is actually good, but yeah. It's not raised. I'm not gonna raise it right now, I suppose. Artifact-wise, I might go for like a 4-piece Wanderer. I'm assuming she is similar to Klee, where she gets most of her damage from charged attacks, but I guess a bit from her burst as well. Actually, when she's in Brilliant mode and she gets a Scarlet Seal every second, you could probably just do 2 basics and then a charged, and kind of go like that. I don't think it was super necessary to raise her E as high as I did. It's basically just an attack. It'll fill up her Scarlet meter, which is, I guess, is cool, but, you know, during Brilliance mode, they come pretty fast anyway. Oh, no, wait, she can have 4 Scarlet Seals. I need to just put her in my team. For this scenario, she will be our main DPS. Zhongli will still be there, of course. So will Water Dude, and of course, Binny. I actually don't know if Yanfei gets this 15% Pyro bonus, because she's a Catalyst user and not one of these. I think there was a little bit of a debate like somewhere in my comments about that, or maybe on Discord. Well, yeah, I think I would go Wanderer mainly because I have some pretty solid Wanderer pieces. That's the main thing. I don't know if she could really take advantage of the 4-piece Crimson because she has a 9-second cooldown and this has 10 seconds. So even if getting a new stack refreshes the duration, it would just still take so long to get those 3 stacks. Oh no, here's a Pyro. It's not that great. Better than any other ones I have. And then this flower is pretty pog as well. Lots of energy recharge. Vaporize with Water Dude should be pretty easy because I'm noticing a lot of these pieces also have a ton of Elements of Mastery on them. I think I was using Child with these, but yeah, he also kind of just had a broken set. I think we're just going to steal that from Child. She's currently at 64 crit rate, but 85 crit damage. So what I would actually prefer to do is to go off piece here and just steal this from Child as well. Just stealing all of his pieces because it has a lot of crit rate on it at 17.9%, but also a crit damage. So I think we'll have a nice ratio now. 82 to 147. Could be better, could be worse. 70 pyro damage, almost 2k attack. And yeah, I remember seeing her animations. I love that animation so much of those fireballs. She just reminds me of like an old school fire slinging mage, you know? Since it has been a while since I've played with Yanfei, the first thing I need to do is check them stacks, see if she can actually get 4 or if she could only get 2 before and now she can get 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, she can get 4. And also it works hitting shields. That is good to know. Some things don't proc when you just hit shields, like Water Dude's refresh of his thing there. You are required to actually damage them, and damaging a shield doesn't count as them for some reason. But anyway, let's just go ahead and start with like burst. We still have Zhongli Pillar, so there was a charge at 41k. I don't think I even had the stacks, and if I did, everyone just dies too fast all the time. So usually I would have to start with her burst. It just seems like a waste to use her burst on these guys when they die with like 1 basic attack. And I want to save Abyss for its dedicated video. Wait, oh yeah, let's go back to this guy. While I was farming him, I was like, actually this is a pretty good guy to test on because, you know, he doesn't have any annoying mechanics where he stops taking damage. Of course, if he is a Pyro one now, that would be annoying. Of course he is, why wouldn't he be? Masanori again it is. All right, starting with Water Dude. Gonna get his burst real quick. There we go. Gotta get Benny's burst as well. Hopefully that comes rather quickly. 1 more E should do it. And then we're just gonna go to Yanfei. I'm gonna start with her burst. There she, oops. I can't, oh yeah, 55k, there we go. I just did another charge to compare straight away without any stacks, but now she has 4 again. 58? I'm gonna have to really get used to her like rhythm though. And she's a little squishy as well. So as soon as you do her E, you can already do a charged attack. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's actually really good to be in burst mode because then, well, no, I think you could still do, maybe you could get away with 2? It's once every second. She doesn't fire very fast. I mean, the charge does happen pretty fast actually. 1, 2, 3, and then hold. That'll definitely take some practice to get the right timing down though. All right, let's go ahead and try this again, I suppose. Benny burst. Yanfei burst. I guess we're just gonna start with this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it said 4 on her. So damage-wise, I'm pretty impressed, but I think another big thing with her is that the AoE gets bigger as well. So it's not gonna be as impressive for single enemies. So with that being said, let's go try a ley line where there are multiple enemies. All right, let's try her burst now and just do a 1, 2 charged. I think that was a 4. Oh, and she killed those mages very fast. I was just trying to pay attention to the number that pops up on her. It still is pretty hard to see, honestly. The charged attack didn't even land, but it still took my seals away. That was messed up. I mean, she's actually doing a good amount of damage with her other stuff as well. Like, even her basics and her burst and her E are doing good damage, so I don't know about Wanderers, actually, because it's only charged attacks that get the boost there. But yeah, let's try these guys real quick. Benny's just gonna kill everyone. Let's start with her burst. 1, 2 charged, 1, 2 charged. That was also a 4. You might be able to just get away with 1, 2 charge, even with C6 and having up to 4 stacks. 1 second is kind of shorter than it sounds sometimes. To me, every time I hear 1 second in battle, it feels long, but maybe it's really not that long. Also, I believe Yanfei gets a bonus of 20% crit rate from charge attacks. Oh wait, but that was, I think, when they're below 50% HP. So yeah, you can't rely on that all the time. Let's try Maguu Kenki, because we need to try some harder enemies here. And even with his annoying invincibility thing, we can still see the damage numbers, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, let's just start with her burst. There we go. 1, 2. That was a 4. 1, 2. Boom. 1, 2. Boom. I think that was also a 4. She gets them way faster than it sounds like, I guess. But yeah, like 50k plus per charge attack? That's insane for a 4-star. I mean, she should be capable of more. Like, basically, if we just swap the book, higher base attack, attack boost, let's give it a try. I think I will need some more Guide to Light soon. Maybe even Mona instead of Water Dude, but I really like Water Dude's consistent application of water. I usually like to take my Shogun team and a Venti here because there are a lot of spread out enemies, but it doesn't really work that well with this team. So we're gonna do what we can with what we got. We got a couple of samurais here, so that's kind of nice. We're just gonna start with them. Let's start with her burst straight away. Maybe go with the E and then do a charge there. Yep, you see we are getting 75k now. We do still need to do a couple. Yeah, even without Benny boost, we're still doing some crazy damage. Maybe I'll stick with this book. Wow, her E just did like almost 40k as well. That's pretty sick. All the boosts are gone now, so we're doing a little less, obviously, but yeah. 62k? That was her E. What? Is her range long? It's decently long. Look at that. Killed the guy way over there. Obviously, the exact timing will still take some work, but it seems like when she's in burst mode, as soon as you do her burst, you can get away with 1, 2, and then charge attack. Because I guess you're still getting seals like while the charge attack is being cast. There's like a whole second. That's like a whole second animation there. Maybe she used the seals somewhere in the middle. It's just really hard to see actually in battle. I guess that is the last thing I really want to make sure about. When are the seals actually used? And when does she start getting the new ones while she has this brilliance from her burst? I have the power of Premiere Pro on my side, so I can analyze this frame by frame. We have our 4 stacks. I don't know, there's a whole animation with the disappearing of them as well, so. But let's go ahead and go into burst mode and do a charged. They seem to be pretty uniform in how they come back, but they do come back really quick. So I was thinking there's a possibility that you could potentially get a stack earlier or later after the animation, but again, it seems very uniform. I don't think I even have to edit about that. Regardless, that means it's consistent, which is usually a good thing. It means you can practice one thing and it'll work all the time. It's funny that her little hammer gets bigger as she gets the stacks as well. Whoops. I was hoping we could have one showcase where the character doesn't die, but guess that's not gonna happen. Her E is doing 40k though, that's crazy. Really makes me think about swapping her artifact set. You know, if you have any suggestions for stuff like that, or, you know, other, you know, build type things in general, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Dropping a like on this video if you did happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.